What do you think of when you hear the term self-care? Most of us, I think of getting a massage or going to a spa day or taking a long bath. And while all those things are good and could be self-care activities, in a therapeutic sense, when we talk about self-care, we're really talking about your basic needs and meeting them on a regular basis. This includes things like eating enough food, eating healthy food, getting enough sleep, getting a little bit of exercise, getting a little bit of sunlight, and doing these things every single day. So when we talk about self-care today, I want you to think of the routine you have in your life and pay attention to the needs you are meeting and what needs of yours you're not meeting. Every therapist will talk to every client about self-care and about meeting these basic needs, because the truth of the matter is if you're meeting your basic needs, your ability to tolerate anxiety, stress, depression, and other negative emotions is a lot greater. And if you can tolerate those things and if you're taking care of yourself, your ability to manage the stresses of life is just better and you'll be a happier person. So stay tuned, and Josh and Shay are going to take you through some ideas to help manage some of these things.
So, like Jaden said, today we're talking you through self-care, what self-care actually is and how you can make it work for you in your life. The thing is, most people think self-care is something different than what it actually is. Self-care isn't just doing something nice for yourself every once in a while and hoping that it's going to benefit your mental health. Something like going to get a massage once a month might make you feel better for a minute, but it's probably not going to improve your mental health overall long term. I want you to start thinking of yourself and taking care of yourself in a different way. You are not a flat and simple person. Instead, you're very multidimensional, and there are a lot of different aspects of your health. Self-care means that you're taking care of all of these different aspects of you. Health is combined of things like your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your social health, and lots of other different aspects of who you are and what your life consists of. Self-care means that you're going to find a way to take care of all of these different aspects of yourself. You're going to find a way to do this daily. And if every single day isn't necessarily possible, then at the very minimum, it has to happen weekly. That you're taking care of all of these different things that are going on inside of you. The consistency and the structure that you need to help yourself feel better lies in taking care of all of these different aspects of yourself. Stick around for a few minutes, and Josh is going to walk you through an exercise to help you realize what you need to take care of and how to become more well-rounded so that self-care actually works for you.
When I was younger, I remember my parents talking about a concept that they called being well-rounded. As I've gotten older, I've learned a little bit more about this, and I've decided that it's a very good therapeutic intervention. I like to ask my clients to take a piece of paper and to draw a circle and then divide it up so that it looks like a pizza or a pie. And then in those different pieces, I like them to write all of the areas that are demanding of their time. This includes things like a social life. It includes family time. It includes work. It includes mental health. It includes physical health and exercise and maybe diet, finances, lots of areas. What I've learned over the years is that as we age and as we grow, our demand in certain areas become bigger, and it requires that other areas become smaller. So what I find is people are really good about managing their mental health for an hour when they come and sit in my office per week. And oftentimes outside of that, they don't do well, even to the point of doing homework assignments that don't get done by the next session. Sometimes I think that we need to do a reset and get our pieces of the pie back in line or become more well-rounded. This is something that I will always be grateful for my parents for teaching me, even though I don't do it perfectly. And we'll talk more about what this looks like in therapy. But in the meantime, this is something that you can do as a self-evaluation tool. This is something you can do on your own time, is to sit down and figure out how well-rounded you are.
Thanks everybody for joining us today. Hopefully something was helpful. I think of self-care as some of the easiest and most basic things we can change that will have the greatest impact on us. So I hope that you're going to try something that you learned today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. We'd love to chat with you, and we'll see you on the next one.